Two majors in the same month. Cutting corners made it worse. Fucking around with fuck. The trap lead, Cooper Flag made the white jump. When the plug got knocked, I started giving fronts.
Yo, what's going on, man? Blessings to y'all. I got two clips I'm gonna play, and look, the reason why I broke it down into these sections because, for one, most of you already know, and if you're living under a rock, then I'm gonna need you to catch up. Nolan Wells has been the talk of the internet ever since he was discovered face down in the water in Mississippi. People are here and there. He drowned. He was murdered. I personally think he was murdered. What specifically happened, we don't know. But there's too many different details coming out. One of which involves the guy by the name of Bart having connection to Katie McCormick, that being his ex-girlfriend. I don't know what their situation is. Alleged. But Brandon Tatum has decided that he's going to step up for the black community. I don't know what you call it. I don't know if he think he's being neutral or not, but the folks are sick and tired of him sticking his nose in his business, especially seeing as how it comes off like he's pandering to a specific audience. This is why I have what I have here. You're going to see a conversation between him and Nancy Grace, him being addressed by DL Hughley. So have some patience. I know y'all attention spans is 5 seconds. Let's talk.
You cried for a white dude who the people didn't even think you worthy to speak at his funeral. You said you wouldn't cry for your son, but you cried for him. That's not emotion. You talked of the way Benjamin Crump talks.
Just want to blame white folks. And so I go out there because I know that lame Al Sharpton and Mr. I can't read Benjamin Crump is just race hustling, y'all.
You talked about how those boys are innocent. You had proof. Now, I don't know whether they're innocent or not. I don't know what happened there. But I know one conversation with a failed football player and a social media influencer is not the predicate. You don't have any toxicology report. You don't have an autopsy report. You talked about black people acting a fool. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that took 31 years and 3 trials to prosecute and find guilty the murder of Medgar Evers. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that in 2005 found 215 black people that were dead and buried in a pauper's grave and nobody knew they were there. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that just killed a 1-year-old boy and nobody's being brought to account about. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that has been poisoning black people with the water since the 1960s. Black people didn't look for this fight. They want justice. All they want is accountability. And if it's those boys, it should be that. Nobody has a predetermined notion. I don't know what happened.
The older I get is...
And I continue to ask people, what's the issue with them? Why don't people like them? There are folks that actually side with them. Others, not so much. I only side with him when it comes to the realities that our culture actually exists in. Black on black crime, the indiscriminate promiscuity, the drug dealing, the incarceration. A lot of that stuff is self-inflicted shit. But then I started to notice as I've done more coverage and I see more of him speak on this, how he's lying. He's doing too much catering to the white people. It just come off like the more and more I hear him talk, it's like, my nigga, if you trying to be unbiased and neutral here, you don't sound like it at all. Matter of fact, how is it that you got on the plane, you went all the way out there to hang out with the white folk, but I ain't seen you that one time sit down with the Wells family at all? Or am I missing something? This other clip right here is what further makes me think, damn, I understand why people feel the way they feel about them. And I'm gonna go back and address what DL Hughley has said as well. But hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
I couldn't imagine that they want to get underage drinking on camera. So what they had articulated to me, that it wasn't abnormal for people not to snap and not to do a lot of pictures and things like that, because they were focused on
But you
being
told me
off of the
they
mainland.
showed you pictures and videos.
Yeah,
so
but
they
it's
did
not
take pictures
uploaded.
and videos.
No. It's not a lot of pictures, and they weren't uploaded. So when you're talking about Snapchat, you're talking about a platform where people are uploading images and pictures to produce to the world. What they showed me were things that they had recorded on their phone, and it wasn't a lot of different things, because most of what they did was drinking and having fun in the water. And so, but what they had articulated to me as well is that it's not abnormal for people not to snap. It's not abnormal for you not to have your phone. And Nolan wasn't the only person that left his phone on the boat. They also mentioned to me, and you can see it in the interview that they did, was that they had no reason to touch Nolan's phone. They weren't thinking about Nolan's phone when they thought the boat was sinking. And when they got to the house, it was no incident when it comes to Nolan getting the phone back to the friend and parent.
You're going far afield from my question. Let me redirect you back to their phones. Nolan has nothing on his phone. They have pictures and videos on their phones. You told me that they exist, whether they posted them or not. So they were taking pictures and videos. Don't you see why the mom, Nolan's mom, is concerned there's nothing on her son's phone?
Well, Nancy, it's unclear exactly what the mother is articulating.
What the hell you mean you don't know what she's articulating? DL Hughley, you are absolutely right, sir. He has no evidence or facts of anything. He doesn't even sound remotely neutral here. You went out there for them. And somebody in the comments, they said, how much are they paying them? I could look at it like they saw that this man has a significant following. That means that he has a better chance at helping us with media control. So we'll slide him a little something and have him do a bunch of bullshit to distract the people. Nancy Grace, she called you out. I listened to that little clip right there. That little clip told me everything I need to know. You couldn't even answer her directly. You went around the world. You definitely deflected. Y'all said Bart ain't have nothing to do with it, but his name was mentioned in the audio. You tried to say the audio wasn't real because the actual woman who spoke about it gave you different information. You didn't like it. And you tried to denounce everything she said. You couldn't answer the question about where was all of his video and audio and his pictures. Why was all of his stuff erased? In a perfect world, I would be the one to be able to cover this. I would have been in everybody's circle on both sides. So I could tell you what's really going on. Like if I had that power to be able to, oh yeah, because control media is a thing. These people, y'all get on my fucking nerve. I'm not gonna lie. You the wrong person, bro. You're the wrong person to speak on this. I've done a couple of stories on Mississippi, and DL Hughley spoke on one of them, which was this prison drink where they buried all of these people. Go check my resume. It's there. Yeah. What you talking about? We over exaggerating or we doing too much. The fuck you talk? Like what? Shut up. Y'all made this man that. I see why they cook. They sacrificed you, bro. Them white people sacrificed you, threw you out into the wolves to get dismantled by this congregation because y'all thought we was dumb and we was just going to let y'all put whoever in front of a camera and say whatever to us and we were just going to accept it. Nope, sorry. You're the wrong person to speak on this. We know something foul happened, and I honestly believe Bart actually killed Nolan Wells. Yeah, I said it. I believe he did. And it was over a female. That's just my opinion. Allegedly, of course. But that's what I believe. And they're using you to throw us off, and it's not happening. Y'all done pissed us off. Y'all been getting away with this type of shit way too long, and now we clapping back. And it's not about to go the way y'all think it is. Trust.